We're very, very, very happy that you all were able to get up early to be with us for our opening ceremony and blessing and prayer. But before that, Sally and I would like to say a couple of words briefly about the history and the importance of this gathering. So, Sally?
Well, 15 years ago, this started as a renewable energy street fair in Aspen. And at this 15th anniversary, we have 176 speakers, leaders, thinkers, doers, practitioners, visionaries, and cross-sector representing people from all over the world. So it has grown, and so has the influence of every single one of you in this room. And we hope that by connecting here, you'll make new friends. You'll obviously see old friends, and you'll go back being inspired with new ideas and new collaborations.
It's so important to recognize that we are at a critical moment on Mother Earth, on our planet, and that her life support systems are beginning to fail. The oceans are filling with plastic, the poles are melting, the ice is raising the sea level, and indigenous peoples all over the world that are living on the coast are threatened, as well as the rest of humanity. It's time now to absolutely step up to the task of the solution to the problem. At AREI and AREDAY, we have always focused about 10% on problem and 90% on solutions. And we know now that we can actually remove the plastic from the sea, we can deacidify the oceans, we can literally take the invisible gases out of the atmosphere, and that's 2,000 gigatons that humanity has placed up there in about 150 years. Science says we have to remove about half and sequester it back in the earth. But this is all possible, and so the next 4 days will be a discussion about possibilities and about solutions and about how, in fact, this can and will be done. But one of the important things I think that has been missing from the conversation is the heart of the issue. And so we have an extraordinary assemblage of people, from Klaus Nobel to Sylvia Earle to Paul Watson to many, many other folks that I see in the crowd here that are bringing their hearts to the issue. And I'd like for Sally to say a few words about that.
So there's been a lot of focus on technology, that technology is going to get us out of this fix. And I would say, yes, we have to focus on technology, no question. We also have to focus on protecting every single thing in nature that we have left. And we have to do it now, and we have to do it quickly. We also need to understand balance and respect and dignity and ethics and solidarity as a one humanity, and courageous hearts, open hearts. And the Paris Accord was about trust, actually, on the planet for the first time. Marrakesh was about solidarity. Now it's about drilling down into the real work. And we have to work in parallel in these 3 areas, all at the same time. And if we can do that, we can win. We actually can win this. But we have to shift our values, our global values, and our global priorities. And everybody in this room is here because you're already doing that. So I just want to acknowledge all of you for the work that you're doing, and want to thank you for being here with us to share it with everyone. Thank you so much.
So throughout the next 4 days, we have dynamic conversations on the blockchain and the potential of a new form of finance that can help us to possibly fix the problem and implement low-carbon economies. We have spiritual leaders. We have young leaders who are talking about how we can deplasticize our planet. And there's so many other exciting things that are listed in our program. We thank you very, very much for taking your time and energy to come from all around the world to be with us. And at this point, I would like to invite a blessing to begin the week from some indigenous friends that came from the Lakota Nation in South Dakota who arrived last night. Phyllis Baldeagle and Amos Cook, her husband, who are dear, dear friends. And thank you so much for coming and bringing the wisdom of the North